will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line.
18, 11.
Now Stroud. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Stroud. He'll complete this one to Collins. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
It's 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
On the quick, right?
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas 1st.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Gets it downfield to Mayer. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
They'll get this out to Genty. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On first down, it's Genty. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd down and 6 now. Now Smith. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Raiders.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And the Texans first down.
And Stroud now to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So far, it was a passing game that drove him down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
So
all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Tuesday. 53.
Back to throw, Smith. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Kirk now, the return man. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to just like...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Now he's free at the 35. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Alert, Jackson.
After the interception, here's Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
Intended for Brock Bowers. Incomplete. Jimmy Ward there defensively.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno. Now he's going to step up and run. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Smith throwing again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dante Thornton. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter.
Texans 7. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Texans first down.
Here's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, right. 18. That's it.
Stroud off the play fake. He's got it to Collins, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's complete. It's Collins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. Give them 17 on the pickup there. The Texans also get a new set of downs.
At the 34-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pick.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Stroud sacked by Devin White. An 8-yard loss on the play.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
At the 21-yard line.
Here we go, let's go.
Stroud looking to throw. Another one caught by Collins. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Stroud out of the gun here.
At the 15-yard line.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Love us, rock. 19 Texas.
4th down. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Stroud. Now he'll tuck this and run. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great...
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
All right. Tony.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Stroud working out of the gun. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The run straight ahead with Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Smith. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Geno now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 68 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Right back to Genty on first down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty, 26 yards. And the Raiders will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Texans 10.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
As Stroud now to throw. And the Raiders have got him. And this offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 19. Stroud to throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
It's 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Looking to put a drive together. On the give, Genty. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Stroud to throw it. And one more time, here's Kirk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10.
Stroud.
36-yard line.
This goes out wide from Mixon. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
Here's Stroud. And he will get zone as a two-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Smith. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. Now the Texans will use one of their two remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing now, Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Smith now to throw. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Texans 18.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich of these, bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage.
This is first and 10.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Stroud back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but That interception puts it in to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And you and I, we just looked at each other and kind of had the same thought. I don't think that we saw this result coming. If they were going to win, maybe at home, but not here on the road.
No, not at all. We thought that at the end, the strength would win out, and that didn't happen. But let's give them credit. Went on the road without being intimidated. Went on the road with not just belief, but a strong belief that they could pull it off, and took advantage of every opportunity in this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from Houston.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Tennessee Titans. Folk ready to do the honors. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Here's Tiwsn DK on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
70, hot 70. Yeah.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Tiwsn DK, the one he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Pat the 60, pat the 70, 18, Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, man, Ward. That's complete to Elikayo Manor. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Ready, ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Ward off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. Options are open here. It's second and inches.
It's second and inches.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Warriors 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Going long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Cisco on the coverage.
Here comes the Titans punting unit.
In punt formation for the Titans.
It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. 222, 222. Go.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Field throwing here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Let's see how that last incompletion affects this 3rd down call.
Here we go, son.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
They're going for it. Here's Fields. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off.
Fields pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They've got first down here from the 36.
6, come on, come on. 6.
Throwing off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. He's got room to roam. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Cut near the goal line. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Wilson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 331.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 14 on the play. It's 2nd down.
Fields out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
And the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fields on first down. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Looking quickly here. Throwing on first down. Fields. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Angel. Here we go, son.
Throwing again. It's Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Nick Folk.
So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. There go play action. That's Eilman with the catch outright. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
60 Eagles.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
2 yards. It's now third and 15.
On the ready. Here we go. Set.
Here he goes, third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble, as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs. So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Green 19, out.
From the gun, it's Hall. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the Titans' 27-yard line.
Off play action, it's Fields. Finds a man, Mason Taylor has it. And he takes it in, touchdown New York. The Jets take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown, Jets.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Polk with a point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Julius Chestnut to return. Looks away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
Their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. This one on the ground with Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Left side, caught by Ridley. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, it's Pollard. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Shot alert! Shot alert!
Right back to Pollard. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped the loss again. It's going to be third down. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for two negative plays.
Third and long. It's Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the drive with Hall. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
5:51, 5:51, see how it goes.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
Here's Hall once more. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Fields now on 3rd. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
Here we go. 331, 331.
They'll go right side with Hall. Hit some space around midfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. And goes to the hurry up here.
27 more yards. That's another Jets 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 29.
Fields to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards.
Now Fields. Flush out now to his left. He's keeping it. Caught just shy of the goal line. He's out of bounds to set up 1st and goal, but they might not get to keep this. We've got a flag down. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down.
Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
The kick by Folk is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Chestnut on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st down throw here for Ward. To Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the gun, it's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. First and 10 here. Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again, Ward going to the air. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid game. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Here's Joey Slye for the Titans field goal attempt. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Wilson with a return here. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success. Here we go.
They start the half with a give to Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Play action, Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Fields sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Fields looking to throw. Well, it would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. It's caught by Wilson. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. That one's complete to Chimere DK. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing now on first down. Ward. That's incomplete left side.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And he takes it down to the 33. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Titans have a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately?
Come on.
Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air with Ward. Left side, cut by Ridley. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Get it. Liking,
Working inside the red zone. He dumps it underneath. Pollard. And this is down all the way to the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
16 more yards. That's
70,
another
79 Broncos. 18.
He's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. Because
defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19 wide. Left wing 19.
This is third and goal. Ward. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Looking quickly here.
Not Cowboy 80. Bronco 80.
Fourth down. Here's Ward. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Wilson with a return here. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Angel. EQ.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
Fields sacked. A loss of 13 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, Buffalo 18, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
First down throw here for Ward. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. 331.
Here's Fields to throw. Wilson's got it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. We've set it downs from 37.
19 tight. 9. Let's go. 18, 70, Timberwood. Panther 11.
10 here. Ward. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there's going to be more interceptions.
It's his running back. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. In the red zone, on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Notice caught. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
79 Broncos. 18 Rebels. 18 Rebels. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 19 right.
He's back to throw. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go.
Desperation time here. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Hall running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, Fields. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Amani Hooker has it. And the Titans will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 18 Cardinals.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. Throw deep to the left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans drive their lead to 11. All set for the kickoff. Slot with the honors. Wilson with a return here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. As the open man downfield. There he goes, right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within one score in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
Fields looking to throw this. And no connection on the two-point try. It fails. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. If you consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Tag 60 Maverick. 70 Timberwolf.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break